Welcome to the Only Male Cruise Show, the podcast. I am the only male cruise. Be sure to hit the like button, share, subscribe, replay gang, leave a comment. You know I want to hear from you. Copyright disclaimer regarding fair use is in full effect. The views and opinions expressed in this show, you guessed it, they're all mine. Let's go to work. All right. Welcome to the Only Male Cruise Show, the podcast. I am the only male cruise. Be sure to hit the like button, share, subscribe, replay gang. You know what to do. Leave a comment because you know I want to hear from you. How y'all doing on this good Freaky Friday morning? Okay. All right. So, as everybody knows, shout out to Lysandra Gillard. Girl, we all we got. Thanks for pulling up. Everybody knows by now, Nicki Minaj has filed a lawsuit against Nosey Heaux Live. And it really seems like it's a copycat. That's what it seems like to me. You know, now it might not be intentional, but my concern is, does YouTube need to make what's about to happen here? What's about to happen? Is YouTube about to just do a sweeping change so that, people can avoid these lawsuits and things of that nature? So either way, I'm going to get right into it. So I guess it was on the 14th. On the 14th, Nicki Minaj filed a lawsuit against Nosey Heaux Live. She's looking for a good $75,000, at least at this point. And it's because of, according to the document, it says that that Nosey Heaux falsely and maliciously stated that Nicki Minaj is a cokehead, who is, quote unquote, shoving all this cocaine up her nose. So y'all are already hip to all those details. So the thing is, can Nosey Heaux win in this lawsuit? Because I did watch the lead attorney. Shout out to the lead attorney. I watched the lead attorney where Nosey Heaux was saying, it's almost like she was trying to justify her behavior. And the truth of the matter is, that ain't got nothing to do with this. What you were saying, what Nosey Heaux was saying on the lead attorney is not going to be sufficient defense should this thing go to court. It's just not going to happen. Now, what's her name? Azriela Banks. And I'm going to run this clip real quick because Azriela Banks had some advice. She offered some commentary about saying that possibly Nosey Heaux was going to countersue. It ain't going to have nothing to do. It's just the same like the Cardi B and Tasha K situation. Tasha K tried to run that countersuit, but it didn't work. And if Nosey is going to try to countersue and claim that, all these threats and things of that nature, and I'm not saying they didn't happen, but what I'm saying is they don't go with this. So anyway, let me run this clip real quick. Y'all may have seen it. Shout out to the Sean David Way Show, because this is where I got that from. Let's check it out.
But $75,000 is not hard to make as a musician. You could just do one show, really. You just do a show and get $75,000. Is there no one that wants to pay Nicki $75,000 to do anything right now? That is so fucking burnt. That is the most burnt shit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Listen, I know I'm Miss Cat Soup, and I know I shouldn't be talking, but I'm never letting that fucking can of corn go. We should have known when she had the fucking corn frying in the Crisco with the Old Bay and the little supermarket shrimp, little mud vein shrimp. It was He can't afford to go to the fucking fish market? Like, can somebody go to the fish market and get this woman some real shrimp? No, but for someone who's always calling bitches broke, like, those were the brokest fucking shrimp I've ever seen in my fucking life. Okay, so I don't know if everyone's been paying attention, but like, now your rap lyrics can be used against you in a court of law. I can like rap Nicki Minaj right off the top of my head. Like, keep the snow white, I could buy it by the bundle. I'm in Jamaica with them keys on the palm trees. Woke up, the price cocoa. Like, you lost, you know? Like, sis, you're gonna lose this case. This girl's gonna counter sue you for like the rest of your popcorn, shrimp, and canned corn. And this is what you're gonna get for being a fake gangsta. Like, do you remember that episode of Queen Radio when she had Fendi on there and she was like, oh, was I selling crack then? Bye.
Okay, so if I was Nosey Heaux, I would not take any of the advice that Miss Banks is trying to slide your way. And I know that Nosey Heaux was on the lead attorney, and she said, she she has admiration or respect for Azriela Banks and a few others she mentioned, where she said, they're outspoken personalities and she sees herself in them. But the thing is that, so Azriela in this clip, she just said, now they can use rap lyrics in a court of law. That's not settled. That's not settled yet. And it's continuing to be an ongoing fight. So there's no guarantee that, Carolyn Marie, Azriela be on something, allegedly. Okay, allegedly. But that's not a guarantee. So my thing is, Nosey Heaux, don't do it. Because here's my thing. Because according to the court document, if Nosey Heaux, should Nicki Minaj win, okay, and Nosey Heaux is unable to pay what is being asked of her, or what she's being sued for, then it's their intention to take the Nosey Heaux Live LLC trademark. But here's the thing. Nosey Heaux could go on any social media platform. She could go ABCD Heaux Live, and she would still be Nosey Heaux. It's just like when Prince, so they won't diminish her. They won't be able to stop Nosey Heaux from doing what she does by taking her trademark. Now, will it be an inconvenience to Nosey Heaux? Yes, of course. But will it stop her bag? Of course not. So I think the smartest thing for Nosey Heaux to do would be to holler at Nicki behind the scenes and try to work this out. And try to work it out. Now, let me show y'all this, because apparently, and it looks like Nosey Heaux is really not interested in backing down. And that's a little problematic. Now, let me pop this up here real quick. Nosey, why would you do this? Allegedly, if this is you, because maybe this is a fake account. But this is hardcore right here. Now, this is cold-blooded. How you say that about a child? There's no justification for that. And this is part of the reason why Nicki Minaj has filed her suit. And that would be enough to incite anyone. I'm not even going to read it out loud because I just don't even want to say the words. And y'all know that baby's so cute. Nosey, don't do it, girl. So I feel like Nosey Heaux needs to get with Nicki, apologize to her some type of way, or just woman to woman have a conversation, but work it out, because the money is going to cost Nosey Heaux to try to fight this machine. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work. I don't see it being sensible, lucrative, and beneficial for her. I just don't see it. Yeah, this will be something. Yeah, it's if you're smart. And listen, I don't follow Nosey Heaux. I think I followed her on Clubhouse a couple of times. I mean, I followed her once and went into a couple of the rooms she had a couple of times. I'm not going to take anything away from Nosey Heaux. She's a black woman. She does what she does. She's just not my cup of tea. Okay. But I'm not going to disregard her or try to diminish what she does, because clearly she's effective. You know what I'm saying? So, but girl, you got to make the right move right now, Nosey Heaux. And following in the Tasha K example is not it. So do not listen to Azriela Banks with her. Don't do it. Don't do it, Nosey Heaux. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. And so shout out to the Neighborhood Talk, because Nosey Heaux made an additional comment, said, actually, Nicki doxed me and is sending people to threaten my life. Maybe get the full story, Neighborhood Talk, before posting. Well, Nicki clapped right back, talking about, oh, okay, that's another false allegation you made. And we saw how this played out in the Cardi B and Tasha K trial. Okay, it did not bode well for Tasha K. And I don't even want to try to go live. And with the new updates of Tasha K, she acted like it's not even like she already don't owe that 3.4 something million. So don't do it. Don't do it, Nosey Heaux. Work it out, baby. Work it out if you can. So Nicki's attorney is saying that when this case is over, she'll no longer be permitted to use the name Nosey Heaux, because we'll take her trademark from her when she does not have enough money to pay the judgment. Anyone else who spreads lies about Nicki will suffer a similar fate. This attorney goes on to say, my marching orders are to aggressively sue anyone with a media or social media following who damages her with intentional lies. Eventually, the lesson will be learned. And you know what? Clearly, that appears to be the wave. Cardi B started it. She stood fast. It took her 3 years or more to finally win. And now that this YouTube blogger that we know as Tasha K, she didn't win that suit. Shout out to Melissa Renee. Thanks for pulling up. Shout out to the number one mod, Baby Shay. Y'all do like Baby Shay say, ooh, and here go this man right here, Sean David Way. We love you, baby. So, with Nosey Heaux, don't do it, Nosey. Just, you know what? You don't even got to humble yourself at this point, Nosey Heaux. Just, holler at Nicki in the background and work it out. Work it out, because you can survive if they take your trademark. You can. But you don't want to have to be on the hook for all that money. And all the people that are looking like they're trying to support you, like what Azriela Banks said, she's making light of it. Don't take that advice, girl. Don't you do it. Don't do it. Because you're just not going to come out good. Now, I'm wondering, what is YouTube going to do moving forward? Because if we start getting too many of these type of cases going on, YouTube might come through and just change the rules altogether. Do y'all think so? What do y'all think? So I don't know. I don't know. It's a Freaky Friday on that ass this morning. Further in this motion, it does say, in a different age, Green, i.e., or AKA Nosey Heaux, Green's lie would have been meaningless because she is the ultimate nobody on information and belief, a person whose main accomplishments in life have been a string of criminal charges, bail jumping, and bad debts. See, look at this already. Look at him. This is what Nicki's attorney is saying about Nosey Heaux. But this is the age of social media, one in which nobody can find an undeserved following through relentless self-promotion. Green is one of those nobodies, as she posts content belonging to her wholly owned company, Nosey Heaux Live. Now, the difference between Cardi B and Tasha K is, like the attorney says in here, Nosey Heaux, her Twitter page has approximately 3,300 followers. Okay, well, we know Tasha K was banging it out with the followers. Okay, and then they go on to say that Nosey Heaux made a tweet and 260 people had retweeted it, when in fact in the Tasha K Cardi B case, it was more than hundreds. It was hundreds of thousands, if I recall correctly. So this just really is going to show us that some of these celebrities who ain't got nothing else to do, they got time on their hands, and would like to take some stuff out on some other people. They're going to go after you because somebody retweeted a nickel and dime tweet for 260 times. That's not worth no $75,000. I'm telling you. So I'm just saying, Nosey Heaux, do the right thing, baby. Do the right thing. Save your name. Yes, about the 50 plus life. Millions of dollars is the difference. Exactly. So you might be getting some publicity out of it, Nosey Heaux, but look at all the publicity that Tasha K got. And she doesn't have the respect because people aren't saying, yeah, that's right, girl, fight for your right. That's not what they're calling her. Melissa says freedom of speech only goes so far. If they're spreading lies, the celebrities are in the right to protect their name and their brand. Absolutely. And Nicki is going through enough right now that this is light work for her. This is therapy for her. This will be therapy for her. So I wouldn't feed into it. And what example would you really be setting, Nosey Heaux, if you handled this behind the scenes? In my mind, you would be more, I would look at you, I would hold you in a higher regard that you did the right, you made the smart move, okay? And handled your business. Not by going out here and throwing up money that if you have it, because I don't know what your financial situation is, but if you have it, why waste it on that when you could just, step up to the plate and work it out behind the scenes? If she's willing to do that at this point. But at least try, because it ain't worth it. And this attorney appears that he's going to enjoy this. He's going to enjoy this. So I don't know. Let me just look at some of these chats in here. Yeah, 50 plus life. You said exactly. Exactly. Yeah, right, baby Shay. So if she doesn't want this to go to court, take care of it now. Absolutely. And ain't nothing wrong with you doing that. It's absolutely nothing wrong. And one thing I learned about Nosey Heaux when she was on the lead attorney, because again, I don't follow her. Shout out to In Living Color TV. I didn't know that, she told the story on the lead attorney saying that, at 18, she had been assaulted. She had been raped. And that, 3 months after her mother passed away, and the police were not helpful. And thanks, Melissa, girl, you're so sweet, girl. And that, that's, no woman should have to go through any of that. And so that might be part of the reason for her fierceness. And I respect that fierceness in Nosey Heaux. Okay? Do the damn thing, Nosey Heaux. But at this point, girl, be strategic and do the right thing. Please don't go down the road that we just saw recently with Tasha K and Cardi B. In Living Color says, Nicki has the right to sue Nosey, just like Meghan Markle sued that YouTuber for $3.6 million and won for spreading lies about her. These bloggers are going to learn. We got to watch what we say. Absolutely. And to me, it's enough if you didn't think it would get to this. And that's all you got to do, Nosey, is just go to Nicki and be like, look, girl, look, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe she will, maybe she won't, but just, I don't know. But the people in the chat right now think that that's something you should do. Yvette girl YTF she said nasty things about her and her son. Kids are off limits. And that's it. That was probably the straw that broke the camel back. Look at that cute little boy, Papa Bear. Nosey, don't do it. Nosey, why would you do it, baby? Don't do that. Stop it, Nosey. Just don't do it. Apologize. Apologize. See if you can apologize behind the scenes. But I don't know, girl. Whatever you do, don't take Azriela Banks' suggestion. Don't let her she gaslighting you, allegedly. Okay? She gaslighting you. Carolyn Marie said, I don't think that makes it okay to talk about a child. It doesn't. It doesn't. The kids really should be off limits. And then what Nosey allegedly said, according to that post, that's vile. Oh my God. How could you say that? So, approaching her behind the scenes, you might have to knock on the door more than once to get something worked out. Carolyn, you said, I don't think sorry will work right now. Yeah, it may not. It may not, but something might. You might be able to settle it. And that's the whole point. Try to avoid going to court. Try to avoid losing your name, your trademark, unless you have that $75,000+ to burn. If you got it like that, and it don't mean nothing, what did Tasha K say? I wipe my with that cease and desist. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. But yeah, y'all, I just really wanted to pull up real quick and plant this flag, because if this thing proceeds further, I'm going to be all over it like some of the other YouTube bloggers are. But I do feel like, Nosey Heaux, girl, if you as smart as you appear to be, if you are as smart as you appear to be, Nosey Heaux, try to settle this thing. Don't go down the same road, because you know how that ends. We've seen this episode before between Cardi B and Tasha K. Why duplicate that? In the end, chances are, baby, you're not going to win this. And a jury is not going to have, because Nicki is demanding a jury trial. And a jury, I can't see a jury having any mercy when they enter in what you said about the son, what you said about Papa Bear. That's the inflammatory thing. And if they had compassion towards Cardi B with the comments that were made about culture, so. In Living Color said, it's too late for sorry and dropping tears. It's too late for sorry and dropping tears on other people's panels and lives. There's a difference between commentary and hateful commentary. Don't write a check that ass can't cash. All right now. Well, you said it right in Living Color TV. And the truth of the matter is, if y'all are not subscribed to In Living Color TV, make sure you do, because she be on all of it. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to pull up real quick. Hold on just a minute. Had to sip that coffee real quick. But I mostly wanted to plant the flag because if this proceeds, I'm gonna be on it. Got to be on it. But the thing is, Nosey, don't do it. Yvette, you said, now she playing victim. I can't believe what she said about her child. Yeah, that was, shit, that hurt me. That hurt me. And again, it's on social media. So it's never going to go away. That's cold-blooded. Come on now. How could you say that about the cutest little innocent looking little baby boy? And you can hate the daddy and the mama all you want to. At least let the kid grow up and do some heinous things before you say some stuff like that. Allegedly. Because maybe somebody hacked you, Nosey Heaux. Maybe somebody hacked your account. But yeah, it's not going to serve you. It's not going to serve you to claim that you were doxxed and she said some things about you and blah, blah, blah. Girl, that's all bets are off on that one, sweetheart. All bets are off. No jury is going to side with you or agree with you. Plus, when you said that, and I don't know, I'm asking, when you said these things, was it immediately after your life had been threatened and this, that, and 2/3? No. So let me see here. I didn't know she spoke on the baby. Yes, girl, that did it, because even the lawsuit says, The lawsuit says, let me kind of scroll up here. The lawsuit says that she said, let me see here. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Further evidencing a fundamental lack of decency, Green also posted vile comments about plaintiff's 1-year-old son. While these comments are not actionable, they nonetheless demonstrate why punitive damages should be awarded in this case. And they do want a jury trial. And with that being said, what there's some of the people on the jury are going to feel compassion, and they're going to be insulted by these type of comments that she made about Papa Bear. Shout out to Transformation Tiffany. Gives me life. I'm sipping too. Right, girl. Same girl. But yeah, I mean, there's no jury on the face of the earth is going to hear you say something like that about the baby. And then on top of that, the baby is cute, adorable looking. Just like Culture is adorable. You can't, I mean, if the kid was halfway ugly, you might have a hung jury. But when these kids is cute as a button, and then you gonna say some vile stuff like that, that's insult to injury. And children really should be off limits. But everybody has a bad day. Everybody has a bad day. So, Nosey Heaux, don't listen to Azriela Banks. Don't let him gaslight you, baby. Don't let these folks gaslight you. Living Color said kids should always be off limits. People resort to talking about children who can't defend themselves because they legit can't say anything else. Nosey should be ashamed for that. I mean, I can't disagree with you in Living Color. I agree with that. That was just too far. Nicki didn't dox her. That won't hold up in court. She legit said she doxed herself and has been said her name on live multiple times when she was doxing all about the tea. See, I've been so wrapped up with R. Kelly in this case, I'm behind on everything. You're not that far behind, Melissa. You're not that far behind, boo. This came out on the 14th. I was gonna do a show on this yesterday, but I was out in them streets all day, so I couldn't even get it done. So I said, let me pop on early this morning. So you're right on time. It's just unfolding, and it really should be short-lived if you want to know the truth about it. Nosey Heaux Nosey Heaux, you should take my advice and try to work it out behind the scenes. And anyone else, this is how you'll know, Nosey Heaux, people that really have respect for you, not as an individual, not because of you or your Nosey Heaux, but have respect for the fact of the work that you do and the work you attempt to do. Because I do respect her tenacity and her courage. And people that have genuine respect for your craft, Nosey Heaux, they're going to tell you the same damn thing I'm telling you. It's the people that your haters are going to be the ones to tell you, nah, girl, fight it, fight it, fight it. And if anybody tells you to fight it, Nosey Heaux, ask them to drop you $20,000. Okay? Let's see, let them put their money where their mouth is. And Living Color TV said, that's right, Mel. Everybody has a bad day. And and a bad day will get you sued. Ain't that it? Ain't that it? Good morning, Heal the Land, please. Thanks for pulling up. We appreciate y'all. That's right. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Nosey doxed herself showing her own ID on YouTube without blocking out her personal info. And that's still not going to, you still can't justify it. You would need to bring your own suit. And Azriela Banks, according to the clip I played earlier, was saying, Nosey gonna win, Nicki gonna lose because Nosey's gonna countersue. They're not even gonna take that countersuit. It's not gonna move forward. You can file it, but what you're going to be trying to countersue her for was not was not the beginning. This, what you said here about her being, the allegations you made about Nicki Minaj, Nosey Heaux, were not a direct result of what you're claiming that Nicki did to you. At least that's how the court's going to look at it. Unless it happened, unless they said those things, they threatened you, and then you turned around and went live 5 minutes later and said these things. If it didn't happen in that level of succession, girl, it ain't going to work. And why spend the money? You ain't got to. Why? Hilda Land said, I think that talking about her son just fueled her. But she said Nicki was on the powder, and that is what might get her in trouble. Yeah, at this point, ain't no might to it because Nicki wants it. Nicki got time today, baby. She got time. Right. Her pride won't let her settle or apologize. It's too late for that. But she's talking about Nicki for over a year. Well, y'all do like Baby Shay say. Do like she say. Yeah. I feel you on this. And that's why I said her best bet is to go behind the scenes. And I know that she did say, Nosey Heaux did say on the lead attorney show that she has retained an attorney. Man, I hope he's doing it pro bono. Why waste the money? Why waste the money? Because I don't see you winning. Countersue for what exactly in living color? That filing will be dismissed. I agree, Mel. The allegations about Nicki and her child is different. Her claim would not stand up. It's all too much evidence out there. Right. It's a losing battle. And for Azriela Banks to get on there talking about she gonna win. She gonna win. That ain't what's up. It's just not what's up. So I don't know, Nosey Heaux. And look, I like Nicki Minaj. I like Cardi B. I respect Nosey Heaux's craft, the way she does her job. I like her confidence. Maybe not so much her content, but, it's working for her and she's working it. So I damn sure ain't going to judge you. I'm not going to fault you. But, so I'm not even approaching this thing from a biased position. I'm just saying, girl, don't do it. Don't do it, Nosey Heaux. Don't do it. Living Color said the way the lead attorney was direct and open about what she was doing. He basically was telling her she was wrong, and this has nothing to do with Jennifer. Absolutely not. It has absolutely nothing to do with Jennifer. And in Living Color TV, I don't know what you're doing right now, but all you got to say is drop the link. I'll be happy to drop it. Maybe you have some additional information that you can share. But, right, it has absolutely nothing to do with that. And deep down in your heart, Nosey Heaux, don't you know that? Seriously, don't you know that, girl? Because I wonder how much good publicity you would get if you worked it out with Nicki Minaj. Okay? I wonder how much good publicity you would get if all of a sudden news broke and you got in the Daily Beast and the Daily Mall and they said, with the headline that said, YouTube blogger works it out with Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? You should try that first. I mean, nothing beats a failure but a try. I would try that first. I mean, mean it. But I would try that first, girl. What they say, you can catch more flies with honey than you can with some buzz. Huh? On a good Freaky Friday. Try it, Nosey Heaux. Girl, don't go down that path, baby. You already know how it's going to end. You can't win. Don't believe what these folks is telling you. She didn't say allegedly. She said, I know for a fact. Yeah, let me see, because it's also in here. It's also in here what she said specifically. Let me see. Let me scroll down here real quick. And the thing about it is, this is going to be heard in New York. And, New York is just different. They different. New York is just different. Further evidencing a fundamental lack of decency. It's a different age. And then the attorney called her nobody. Can you imagine what opening statements are going to be like? Let me see. I'm trying to scroll down here where he said exactly what she said, quoted it. Yeah, it's Freaky Friday, all right. Ooh, let me see. Let me start right here. Plaintiff repeats and realleges for at least the past year, defendants have used the various Nosey Heaux live social media platforms in an effort to demean and insult plaintiff, efforts which were of no concern to plaintiff. However, the situation changed September 12th, 2022. And see, this is what Nicki's stating in the lawsuit. Nicki really didn't give a damn what you said about her. But all that changed September 12th, 2022, when defendants posted a video on Nosey Heaux' Twitter page in which Green's video statement, the plaintiff is shoving all this show shame, shoving in all this show shame up her nose, allegedly. Thank you. Allegedly. But we all know it's true. Listen, I can't say. She says, I can't even say allegedly with that because we know it's true. I'm not saying allegedly on that. Nicki Minaj is a joke head, okay? Come on, Nosey Heaux. Baby, just don't do it. Fix that, Nosey Heaux. Fix it. Get more respect by doing the right thing. Don't try to fight this. Don't try to do it. You can't win it, baby. You can't win it. Let me see what Hill the Land said. Yes, I saw that live. He was very good. Yeah, if you're talking about the lead attorney, yeah, he was. And he was sensitive to Nosey Heaux's story. He was very sensitive to that. And so maybe Nosey Heaux hasn't had an opportunity to receive that, Maybe most of the people in Nosey Heaux's ear are people like, are saying things kind of similar to what we heard on that Azriela Banks IG that she did, where she's saying, yeah, girl, and blah, blah, blah. Don't let them geek you up, baby. She didn't say allegedly. She said, I know for a fact. Yep. Let me see here. I'm at the gym, Mel, or else I would come up. If you do another show about this, I'll come up. Yeah, I'm going to do another show about it because I'm going to stay on top of the court proceedings. But I know that this is, I know you could provide some information because, shoot, you cover this. You be covering Nicki Minaj and Meg and all of them. You be on it. So y'all be sure to follow in Living Color TV. Yeah. Let me see. That's where I need, girl. Don't we all? Don't we all? Shoot. Let me see here. Then it was trending on Twitter after that. Yeah. Exactly, Carla Marie. So, I don't know, y'all. So we just, it's a Freaky Friday. I just wanted to come live, plant the flag. I'm covering this. And hopefully it won't be nothing to cover. Because hopefully Nosey Heaux will come to the conclusion that, that this ain't the right thing. This ain't the way to go about it. That's not how you do it. Don't do it this way. Plus, you're smarter than that, Nosey Heaux. I got a feeling you could win a different way. So, but hey, if you got the money to burn, baby, go ahead. Because either way, I'm going to be covering it right here on this YouTube channel. So be sure, y'all, to like, share, subscribe. Do like Baby Shay say. Do like she say. Okay, absolutely, in Living Color. I sure as hell will. I'm waiting on it. I'm going to holler at you in Living Color. I'll see you in the chat. So, but yeah, y'all. So really, pretty much that's it. That is the podcast. If it be any more breaking news, y'all can find me right here. Okay? So, until next time, y'all, we will see you when we see you. Welcome to the Only Male Cruise Show, the podcast. I am the only Male Cruise. Be sure to hit the like button, share, subscribe. Replay gang, leave a comment. You know I want to hear from you. Copyright disclaimer regarding fair use is in full effect. The views and opinions expressed in this show, you guessed it, they're all mine. Let's go to work.